What's up, everybody? Blue Gabe. Today's going to be a good day. But before we get started, I got to give a huge shout out to SimpliSafe for sponsoring this video. What are you doing?
Getting ready. We're trying to clean out the boat from the keys. We had like a windy week after we got back, and it's finally pretty nice out.
It's still more overcast than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Babe, you see this rust? It's really bothering me.
Well,
I got something for it though. So in my center console on that bay boat, I have a bait well that has also a bubbling feature to it, and it sucks that air out through a little tube. And one thing I've noticed, where's my spray? Right here. I noticed the other day when we were driving, water was coming out of my center console. So I got on my belly and looked under there, and that tube that sucks the air had broken loose and fallen down, which then it was just siphoning water in, and got on a screw and caused a whole bunch of rust. Watch that stuff disappear right there. I've had this bottle for a while. It doesn't take very much, and it gets out any rust that you might see. Leave a comment below if you own a boat and you are always working on something. I had no idea that that rusted came back. And like always, something's either broke, dead, screw loose, you name it. If you own boats, we own three. We own the Blackjack, the Contender, and a duck boat. We are always working on something. Look, it's already gone.
dang.
Now all you got to do is take the water hose and wash it off. No, do we have a bait net in here?
Yeah, there's a bunch of nets in there.
I can put this right up on the bow of the Contender, and I will get it later. So we need to finish up packing the boat. We got to load some ice. We're just headed out off of Stewart today. I have no idea what we're getting into. We are going to try to find some live bait. We might even bring a pack of shrimp. We're just going fishing. But before we go, I need to tell you a little bit more about SimpliSafe, which is serious home security made simpler. Now, I know if you follow along, you've seen me talk about SimpliSafe a bunch, but in today's video, I need to answer some questions and explain just how easy it is to set up, because that is one of the best selling points and one of my most favorite things about SimpliSafe. This is the little base for the security camera. Just pops off, put 2 screws in, put that right back up. Charge your camera, which has a rechargeable battery inside of it. You literally just boop, it's working. The reason we choose SimpliSafe is because of how easy it is to set up. Even the doorbell is super easy. All you got to do with the base station is plug it in. I mounted my keypad right here, and let's just say I'm leaving. That's all I got to do.
Warning, front door, keypad, battery low.
Uh-oh, I got to change the battery, which is pretty cool because I've had this system now for over a year. So like you just heard, the batteries are dead. No big deal. Took them out, swapped them with new ones, put new batteries back in, hang it back up, and you are good to go. That easy. So some of the other cool features SimpliSafe offers is just how cheap it is. It's less than $1 a day. They also offer 24/7 protection with live SimpliSafe professional agents ready to dispatch the police, firefighters, or EMTs in an emergency. Save 20% on your SimpliSafe security system when you sign up for an interactive monitoring plan and get your first month free. Visit simplisafe.com/BlueGabe to learn more. And just like that, we're here, folks. So I brought me a shovel. And the reason I did that was this grill grate we got. We bought one much bigger than we need for today because we're gonna use it for all kinds of cool cooking adventures everywhere we go. I don't need it all today, so I took this shovel and I built me a mound about half the size of the crate, and I raised the charcoal so I don't have to use so much. Perfect size. And if you're wondering why I haven't showed you any fishing yet, I'm getting to that, don't worry. We've got some amazing footage of an awesome triple tail we caught. We've got some amazing footage of some lobster we caught recently, and when we're done catching those, we're gonna cook them right here on this beach and clean them, because I also got footage of that. This is Finley's first day ever on the boat. He's literally like a 2-year-old kid that doesn't want to stay out of the mud. You never know what you're going to get out of that dog. That's what I've figured out really quickly. He eats dirt. He plays in wet sand. He rolls in grass and weeds.
He's rolling on.
Yeah, like that really feels good, Finley. All right, so while he's playing in the dirt and I'm getting this charcoal going, let's talk about fishing. I get a lot of requests for triple tail. If you don't know what that is, you should, because you saw it in the thumbnail when you clicked on this video. A triple tail is a pelagic style fish. It typically lives way out in the ocean. Now sometimes on the west coast that you will find them on lobster buoys. Sometimes on the east coast you'll find them on channel markers. But predominantly if you catch one, you're gonna catch one way out in the ocean on a weed line or on a board floating, which is just like this or this. Like you'll find this board floating and sometimes there'll be one huge one, two medium-sized ones, or a whole bunch of little ones. And recently we found a weed patch on one and I was able to get in the water and film them so you can see them acting in their, natural environment. But about 3 weeks ago, I took the kids out fishing. The very first place we pulled up to, there's no weed, no logs floating. Luke was wanting to fish, so I threw out a live sardine. And I could see the rod getting pecked, which it didn't hit and pull real hard. I just saw it getting pecked. So I said, Luke, pick the rod up, set the hook, and catch whatever it is. I didn't think it was gonna be a mahi. I wasn't quite sure what it was, so we just let Luke take the rod. And as you're about to see, he pulls off what I didn't think would ever happen. I think you got a barracuda.
I think I got a shark. Oh, I see green.
What do you see?
Green.
Oh, there's flyers getting up. Y'all better get ready.
Oh.
I see something, Luke. Luke, you got a big triple tail? What is that? Luke, you got a huge triple tail.
A triple?
Yeah. Luke, come over here on this side. Come on this side.
Joker, I got it this time. Real.
Come here, Jake. Keep your rod bent, Luke. Keep that rod bent, Luke. It's a huge triple tail.
That is a huge triple tail. Oh my gosh, this thing pulls.
Keep your rod bent. Now walk back here. Walk back here.
Walk back. Oh my god.
All right, pick your rod tip up.
Oh my. Dang. All right, yeah.
You got a huge one, Luke. Reel.
Oh my gosh, this thing.
Reel down. Reel.
This thing pulls.
Reel down. Reel.
I'll let him get props.
Reel, you're doing good. Come on. Reel down. Go. Come on. Reel. We got him, Luke. He's a big one. Luke, I've never even caught one of these on a sardine. He's super hard. Luke. Luke, that's the last thing in the world I thought we were going to catch. Look at that giant. Holy mackerel.
Dad, take a picture for me.
I'm going to get you a picture. Now, we definitely botched that set of footage. Like I said, we didn't know that we were going to catch a triple tail. Typically, you see something that they'll be on and you're ready when they show up. Hey, Luke did it though. We got him in the boat. And now we're going to go back to my house and clean him. And when we get back, I'm going to show you how to cook him. And I'm going to show you how we're going to cook some of the lobster and how we caught those too. We're on a beautiful island. We actually did a video here a while back and there was this really cool handmade shelter. And I don't know, it's gone now. But we're here. Let's go clean the triple tail. Now that's not as big as they get and it's definitely not as small as they get. This is just a really nice size triple tail. Now this fish, if I had to rate on a 1 to 10 on how hard it is to clean, it's about an 8. Once you get that initial cut, come along its back just like that. Just use the tip of your knife, work your way down. I like to poke it all the way through, come out the back. Then it's just like any other fish, except for this is a really broad one. So it's gonna take you a little bit longer. It's actually just like a big tilapia is really all it is. Except for it's a lot better to eat. Now you'll never really see me pry a fish fillet over like this, but on a triple tail, it makes it a lot easier. This fish on a scale of 1 to 10, eating wise, is a 10 all day long. When I skin it, I don't want to press down on the skin really, really hard. I want to try to leave a little bit of that bloodline on it. Like here, right here is a perfect example. I started out pushing and I eased up. You can see there's no blood and then there's blood. It's all right, no big deal. I can trim it off just like this. Hold your knife at an angle. One beautiful triple tail fillet. Now let's go cook it. Just like any other fish, take your time, figure it out. It's not that hard. One clean triple tail. Now let me show you where we're at. Finley, all these new smells to you or what?
He loves it. He wasn't even scared to get on the boat.
I know this breeze feels good.
I know.
Now I wanted to cook right over there, but the wind's blowing real hard out of the east. So we moved it around the corner to where the fire's out of the wind. Maybe we could do a giveaway on our channels for Finley. Like if somebody likes and subscribes, we'll ship him a free dog.
What about a free Blue Gabe?
If you comment, like, and subscribe right now, you have a chance to win me or Finley, one or the other. We'll have to do that vote at the end of the show. Make sure right now you go back, hit subscribe. It helps our channel tremendously. And I never really think to ask, but right now it just came to my mind. So if you like and subscribe and leave a comment, maybe you'll win me, maybe you'll win the dog. You never know. Got scared,
I know, I step on sharp stuff too.
So I want to tell you guys a funny story that I've never told you before. So I think a year ago, Kelly and I were desperate for some videos. So we loaded the bay boat, we came out here and we were just looking for something to do. And we found a massive school of sheep's head right over here. Well, we had to go back and get bait for sheep's head. We weren't ready to catch them. So we went, bought bait, we came back, and there was somebody sitting right on the school of sheep's head. So we're like, crap, we can't do that. Well, long story short, we went somewhere else. We made a sheep's head video and I came back and the boat was gone. Well, I had already dropped Kelly off and now I'm by myself. So right over there where the mangroves come out to the point, I had the boat anchored up out off of that about 30 feet and I jumped in and the tide was just getting ready to switch and go out. So it was really blue, but it was getting ready to get really brown. I'm out there looking for something to spear when out of nowhere a freaking shark comes up and tries to attack me. So the boat, remember, the boat is out there. The boat's out there. I get scared, swim over and jump into the mangroves and sat there for 10 minutes and thought to myself, well, how the heck am I gonna get back to the boat?
Didn't you have a sheep head with you?
Probably had a bunch of stuff with me, but finally I got the courage to leave all the fish and the spear gun in the mangroves. I dove off like an Olympian swimmer, like when I dove in for that iguana. Got in the boat, was saved.
Olympian swimmer?
And that same shark tried me the next day. But I wasn't so scared that day. Let's get the lobster, this dog. Let's get the lobster out and show them what else we're gonna cook. We showed you catch a triple tail. We're gonna show you how to catch lobster, but I'm gonna show you a quick tip on how to have a cool camp out like this, and it'd be much easier than dragging everything you need out here with you. In this package, I have diced up potatoes. I got them in chunks about that big. I season them, I put olive oil and a little bit of butter. That way I'm not out here with the sand trying to do it. In this aluminum foil, I have green beans with coconut oil. That way all this stuff is cooking, it's easy peasy. Right here, I've already split the lobster down the middle, seasoned them, and put butter and coconut oil. So I'm gonna put them on there. And right now, we're gonna go catch them. So for those of y'all that have already watched my lobster video, I was recently down in Cujo Key. We stayed with our friends Mike and Marcy Worley and their daughter Chasey. It was me, Kelly, Luke, and Jake. We went out. Now, Jake's 12 and Luke is 7. We're diving in current, extreme wind, and on opening day of mini season. And opening day of mini season can be the most hectic thing you've ever seen. I've been doing it so long though, I just try not to pay attention to any of the other boats besides making sure they're not gonna like run us over. And we get in. I mean, I literally anchor the boat up, put my dive flag, tell everybody to calm down. I park on where I know lobster are at, and we start catching them. And this year I really wanted to teach Jake the process. So the stick you see that I have in my hand, that's called a tickle stick. You slip it in behind the lobster, you tickle him out, and you catch him with the net. So I'm gonna take it back to the Keys right now, show you a few clips on how I'm teaching Jake to do it, and then I'm gonna show you him doing it on his own. What are you doing, goofball? You're a goofball. Good job. Let me gauge you real quick. That's what happens when you learn, son. Look, we're too far from the boat.
It's literally right there.
Swim over there. Marcy needs help. Catch him. Here's something I want y'all to leave a comment on. How funny is it going to be this year when we're out at hunting camp and Finley runs through a prickly pear bush? You know them little burrs that stick to you by the millions? Wait till he runs through them with that nice, long, blonde, fluffy hair. I mean, he eats charcoal. He eats the dirt. I thought Redneck would teach him being a good stepbrother, but Redneck just like, I don't even know.
Redneck hides out at the neighbors.
He's like, I don't even know. So we have the fish right here. Shout out to Outrigger Outdoors for this awesome vacuum sealer. You've seen us use it a ton of times. I took it out, folded it out slowly. Now it's ready to cook. All I gotta do is cut it open, season it, and put it on the grill. This is coconut oil and butter. And this copper mat is a lifesaver. If you like to grill fish, this thing is a game changer. A fan sent it to us a while ago, and I use it all the time. Check these bad boys out though.
Are they not hot?
Yeah, they're hot. So all I've been doing is lightly cooking them. They're about 3/4 of the way done right now. That allowed all the coconut and butter to seep in. Look at that. Woo! That's cooking with peanut oil.
But can you smell it? This might be one of the best meals we've cooked on a sandbar.
Yeah. So Danko knives, which it's actually Danko pliers. You see me use their knives and pliers all the time. They came out with a cooking kit that's really nice as well. Oh yeah. So I want the lobster now to sear off pretty quickly. I don't want the fish to cook as quickly. And this is such a firm, dense piece of meat, I probably could put it right on this grill and it not hurt anything. I just don't want to take a chance. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Green beans, potatoes, a goofy dog, a beautiful girlfriend, and an awesome sandbar. And a nice boat, and a pretty cool grill. How else does it get any better?
I would say this picture's looking mighty fine in this frame right now.
Look at that.
Make
But
sure
let me look at that. I mean, did you ever think you'd find you a man that would cook you a plate like that out here in the wilderness on a beautiful island? Try that lobster.
All right,
Let's see what the, oh, she went in for the potatoes first, folks.
folks. All right, Cujo lobster. That is perfectly cooked. Tender. Fell apart right in my mouth.
Do you think it tastes better than the charcoal your dog's been eating?
Well, yeah, he's been eating so much.
Come out here in the light and let's show him the plate in the light. Look at the little fiddler crabs.
Oh, I didn't even see them all. Yeah, this is such a colorful plate. Colorful food is the best food. Yeah, lobster's great. All right, the bottom of the plate's so hot. Let's try the triple tail. That's really good.
I'd make somebody a pretty good wife, huh?
That might be the best triple tail I've ever had. I'm not like char on it. Good. That's good. I don't want Finley to get the little.
She's over here watching that. You better get away from that grill.
It is hot.
That is so perfectly cooked. So, it is the last day of school, but it's already like 1:45. We got to be at the kids' school at 2:45 to pick them up. So we brought a 5-gallon bucket. We're actually going to put this fire out. Let those coals get cold enough to put them in a bucket and take them home with us. Anytime you're cooking, try to, bring your mess. We've got all of our trash right here in the bag. Take your mess with you. Don't leave anything behind. That way, when you go out into the outdoors, you're not looking at other people's trash or somebody's not looking at yours. Thanks to Simply Safe for sponsoring this video. Thanks for Kelly always helping me. Check out Kelly's YouTube channel, Kelly Young. My brother Robert and I, Deer Meat for Dinner. I don't know if you know he's my brother or not, or if you've ever watched him, check out his YouTube channel, Deer Meat for Dinner. We're crossing over to the Bahamas this weekend, and we're gonna go back old school like we grew up doing when we were young. We're going over there with spear guns and fishing rods, and we're gonna do everything we used to do, and we're gonna do it all in 24 hours, and we're bringing y'all along with us. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, but right now, like Jake always says, it's time to get up out of here and get the heck out of shape. See y'all. Huh.